Hi, I'm Autumn. This is my channel, primarily about cross stitch. Now sometimes I might have a little bit of knitting and crocheting in here, but it's primarily about cross stitch. Excuse me if I seem a little disheveled. I'm trying. So, I don't need my glasses for now. So my plan today is to kind of follow the way that floss tubes go. This is floss tube number, I think this is floss tube number 5. Let me look. Because, I think it's 4. I think it's 5. I don't know. Let me check. It will only take a moment. And, okay. So this is floss tube number 6. Floss tube number 6. I had some stuff pulled up on my phone, so I want to keep that available. So I have on this all disorganized mess behind me. I will show you what I've been working on, what I haven't started yet, but had like the forethought to, but then I didn't start it yet. And then I have a lot of acquisitions, some fully finishing plans that I have not done yet. And I guess I'm kind of dragging my feet on that a little bit. But if you hear noise in the background, my daughter's doing the dishes, my son's playing with the dogs, you just never know what might happen in the background. This is a quilt I made. It is a lap blanket. It is a Lori Holt pattern, and I can't remember what it's called. I think it's X's and O's or Hugs and Kisses or something like that. And the only thing I need to do, I did have it quilted by the quilt shop in town, so I quilt too. I can't just have one, right? Not one craft. You got to have a lot, but I still need to like put the hand stitch the trim on it, the binding. So haven't done that yet, and this is the backing. I tried to use all Lori Holt fabric, but I'm gonna put this back on the back of my chair real quick, and if I need it and my room gets cold, then I'll have it there. Okay. Stuff that I have, I still consider them works in progress, even though I haven't touched them for a few weeks now. I think it's been like 3 weeks since my last upload. Something like that. 2 weeks maybe? 3 weeks? I don't know. I don't know if it really matters. But one thing that I wanted to work on but didn't get to because I was doing other things is this. So this is the up. It's dogwood lace. I do have a hanging thread there. But I just didn't get back to it. So I'll get that needle. I don't have my glasses on. So I'll get back to it. What I wanted to do was come around here and work down this way. So on this one it'll show you. So I'm right here, but I did this part, but I want to work down this way. So I think I'm going to continue on this side. Once this thread is done, I'm going to work this way. So one thing I really like about that pattern is the eyelets, and I've learned that I love specialty stitches. So that is stitched 2/2 with Baked Apple Weeks Dye Works. I've got a whole baggie full of them that came with the kit, and this is 28 count cream cashel linen, and I'm working 2/2 except for the eyelets. The eyelets are 1/2. So I'll put that away. I got myself a couple of pretty baskets to put in the living room to hold my stuff so it's not laying out on the countertops. I don't know why. It's just you grab something to work on it and you set it down and you just don't even think about it. I don't know. Another one that I did not work on but fully intended to was my monthly weigh in November. And I love stitching with the Housewives patterns, so it's got all the floss in it. And this is 28 count Monaco. So I did get the top part of it done. And then I started working down here on the bottom part. But I haven't worked on that for the last couple weeks. Don't ask me why. I kind of, well, I'll explain it. I went through a full coverage spell. So now one thing I was going to say, and I didn't say this before, is those monthly weigh-ins that I have for every month. I do have the paisleys and polka dots. I've had this for a long time, but I do have the set to fully finish it. I have yet to paint it though. It's still in its plastic. I have it though. So when I finish those monthly weigh-ins, I can finish this. So that's one of my plans, to fully finish when I get one of those done. It'll be fun though, because it'll be a change of pace when I go to finish the wood, you know, paint it and all that stuff. It's just a change of pace. So I like that. Another one that I did not start but fully intended to was this Deck the Halls. It's 'Tis the Season from Fat Quarter Shop. It's So Emma. And I've got everything in a hoop ready to go. The floss is all in there. I haven't started it yet. It's waiting for me though. It's not going anywhere. It's staying right here. There's another one that I did not work on, but I have to serge the edges of the pattern, and that one is because I mean of the linen, because I don't want it to shred on me. But this is the Day from Plum Street. And yeah, I started working up here and noticed that my linen is not serged. So I need to pull out my sewing machine and serge the edges before I do anything else on that. So I still haven't done that. Not really procrastinating, just get sidetracked. So I tend to get sidetracked. So this one was exciting. So in this magazine, it's the ornament magazine, the Christmas ornament magazine that has like 1,000,001 ornaments. I saw this one and thought I had to do it. It's the Folkmas Christmas #2. It's this cute little guy. I did take a nice picture of it, but so I can put a still picture of it in there in the video. It's so cute. I don't think I'm showing the pattern, but it's really, really cute. I don't know if the glare is not letting me. So I went through all my threads. I found all the threads. They are DMCs. I don't have them on a hook or anything. I probably should. That way I don't lose one. Let one drop somewhere. But they're really pretty colors. I'm going to try to line them all up in my hand. So I have like the full set of DMCs. So whenever I need a color, I know I probably have it in my full set. So here's the color scheme. We'll see if it'll focus. It's really pretty color scheme of DMCs. And I'm stitching it on chalkboard black. 32 count. Oh, there's white too. My puppy's hair is on it. But this is where I got to. Isn't that so cute? So I started that one. It's a magazine stitch. I've never done a magazine stitch, and I probably have enough for a lifetime to do a magazine stitch a week till forever. Okay, so that one's out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas 2025 special holiday issue. It's over 60 projects, all skill levels in this magazine right here. So, okay, one that I'm sorely disappointed in myself. I've made several mistakes. Not in my stitching necessarily, but in how I was using the Ada. My winter birds that I started in this corner, I believe. Yeah, it was this corner. And I had gotten this whole page done. It's one whole page. I had gotten it done. And then I pulled it out of the Q-snap. I'm sure other people have made similar mistakes. I pulled it out of the Q-snap and noticed that I wasn't gonna, as tall as that bird went up on the, I didn't do the measuring right. Let's just put it that way. I had to tear it all out. It took me a day, a little over a day, to tear it all out. And so it was a lot, but I started it again, and then I made a mistake, and then had to rip back all the way to this section right here, because the pattern went from here, and then changed right here, and then started mirroring this side. And I wasn't looking at my pattern. I just assumed that it went the same all the way across. Don't ever do that. You're gonna cause yourself having to don't assume, check the pattern. Because I had memorized the first side, and I went on to keep going, and I'm like, wait a minute, this does not look right. It's not the same. So I had to pull back, not very far, but a little ways. I'm gonna get my needle back in here because I'm working on this one. So in order to get, you know, progress on this and actually, you know, make up for lost time, I guess you could say, I need to set aside maybe one night a week, a couple hours, do a couple threads, one night a week, and then maybe I can get back to where I was fairly quickly. For some reason it's not wanting to go back in there, but it's a darling design, and I feel really bad for doing that. I made a mistake, and I didn't measure the linen right. I had it too much around the edges, and I didn't center it right on that Ada for how big that. It's actually bigger than what you think. It's bigger than what I thought. So another thing I started was punch needle. I actually started it, and it doesn't look the best, but I'm getting there. It was the mushroom. There's a mushroom pattern back here. It's the mushroom. So it's my very first punch needle, but I enjoyed it so much. I actually bought more. Part of my acquisitions. So yeah, I started that. I learned how to do that. That was fun. That was really fun. I mean, if you like fiber arts, you kind of want to do all the things fiber arts, right? So sometimes you just want a little bit something different. And I did have gift stitching. I planned on making this into a pillow, but Christmas kind of, I mean, we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't spend any time with family. There was a snowstorm. It just wasn't happening. So I figure I have a little bit of time to work on this. But I got quite a ways. I got the corgis done and filled in, and I started on the flowers up here. So that's going really good. Isn't that so cute? Corgi Caboodle. By Plum Street. It's in a really fancy Ziploc bag. Plum Street. So, yeah, isn't that so cute? Okay, so I did get that part. I'm almost done. I think fully finishing will be really easy on that. I've never done a pillow, but hey, once you do it once, you'll probably get way better at it. Do it once and then keep going. Keep trying. So my leaning tower of acquisitions is falling over. Okay. So my sister loves poppies, and she loves the giant poppies. So I had gotten this kit, and by DMC, comes with the hoop, the floss, the linen, the Aida, everything. And so this was going to be my gift stitching for my sister. But I've been working on it. Slowly but surely, it's coming along. This is the up. So I was kind of just trailing around. It's slowly turning into a flower. Slowly. It doesn't look like much yet, but it's slowly turning into a flower, or the poppies. So I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do hoop finish for her on this one, and that way she can hang it on her wall. And another thing is I'm used to working on pre-gridded fabric, and when it's full coverage like this is full stitching. It's full coverage. Even though it's small, it's still full coverage. So I took my Sew Line chalk pencil and I gridded it myself. I'm sure you can see that. I put some grid lines on it so that I could keep track of my stitches. And this is all DMC thread. So that was one that I worked on. Got lots of stitches in on that. Lots of time spent. I have been really tired lately. I don't know about you guys, but it must be winter. It must be winter. I've just been really tired lately. Let's see. Okay, I think that's everything that I had been working on. I did do Jingle Ball, and I took 3 classes, and the last one I was unable to go to it, but I have 30 days. Might be coming up. Well, I have a little bit of time left to watch that class, and that was the Teresa Kogut one. It was a punch needle, finishing a little punch needle bag, I believe. I have the pattern here. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have a hair in my eye. But this is another class I took, was how to make a biscornu from Jingle Ball. The blue flower. And I didn't get to start it before the class, but because I joined Jingle Ball kind of late, but I did order the this is the 32 count Belfast linen pistachio from Fiber on a Whim. So it's beautiful. It came, and now I can stitch the biscornu. And isn't it so pretty? It's just beautiful. I love this pistachio. It's like the most beautiful shade of green. That is the true color right there. Isn't that so pretty? So I had to wait for my linen to come in, and it just came in. So I do have that now, and I took the class, and that was fun. I didn't go into any, I think I was just like, I didn't go into any of the rooms, like, you know, to sit and stitch with people to visit. I don't know, I guess partially it was like fear of rejection. Like, some people just, they're quiet, you know, and nobody really knows me, so I was just afraid that I was going to be rejected, so I just didn't do it. That might sound really sad, but that is how I felt. Like, I don't know. Okay, so I did do that. I have the pattern. I watched the video. And there are other finishing videos on biscornus, but it's called Winter Woods, and it is so stinking cute. And I loved the class. The class was awesome. That's garbage. Okay, oops, dropped my phone. Okay, that's a soon to start. I actually had it in my bag here because I didn't want my leaning tower of things is falling over. Acquisitions. So this is my newest Just Cross Stitch magazine that came out, and I just refreshed or renewed my membership to Just Cross Stitch. And the reason why is because I really want to do this, and now I have all 4 sections. They're, you know, all 4 seasons in there. And I know there is a YouTuber on here that has finished the whole thing, probably a few of them. But isn't that nature's journey? It's so pretty. Winter. So this one's winter right here. And that's what's in this magazine. This one. So I have all 4 issues now to do that. That's awesome. The other day my husband took us to the city. We went to Minot, North Dakota, and for Christmas we had gotten our daughter a $100 gift card for she's a bookworm, for Barnes & Noble. And so we decided that hey, let's just go on a little road trip. It's 2 hours east of us, and we're in Williston, North Dakota, and yeah, Minot's kind of in the center of the state. Kind of. I don't know. Anyway, it's just north of Bismarck, about an hour and 15 minutes. So while she was looking for books, I was looking in the magazines. I thought, oh, it would be fun to go look and see if they have any cross-stitch magazines. And oh my gosh, I found one. Wait a minute. What? Okay. I'll look at that in a minute. Similarities. It's kind of crazy. So in one of the, I can't remember which one it was. You get a kit. I think it was this one. Oh yeah. Okay. So I saw this one. It says 3D Santa and Chimney Kit right here. And it was in a bag. It was like wrapped in a plastic bag. And this is it. So it's the chimney and the Santa. So here's the kit. It's a whole kit that came with this magazine. And it's got the threads, everything to finish it. It's got all the little doodads, the beads, everything. It's got everything in this. So, isn't that so cute? It's so cute. But in the magazine, I was just sitting down. I got a cup of coffee. I picked up my magazines. I got a cup of coffee in the Starbucks and Barnes & Nobles. And I just sat and I looked at my cross-stitch magazines that I picked up. It was really nice and relaxing. The kids were just looking at my daughter. She went crazy in there. She loves it. And this is really cute, by the way. This finished hoop finish. Isn't that so cute? So this one is Cross-Stitcher. Cross-Stitcher magazine. So that came together in a bag. And here's the other one. Ultimate Cross-Stitch. The Ultimate Cross-Stitch. This is another one that I picked up. There are so many cute designs. I'm just over, I couldn't believe it. I was just sitting there. Like almost every design in here I would stitch. This one is so cute. Right here. Isn't that so cute? But so that's what I did. I just sat down and looked at magazines, and my daughter was searching for books, and okay. So those I got at Barnes & Noble, their magazine shelf. I do have some Amazon purchases, and I have Fat Quarter Shop purchases. I don't think that's from Fat Quarter Shop though. I can't even remember where I got some of this stuff. Please forgive me. Okay, so one thing that I wish I would have done a long time ago, and I was always watching the Stitch and Mommy work on this montage, and I really wish I would have got this from Pain Free Crafts when they had it available, but I did order the Jan Lynn, and this one is Spring Montage. I love this butterfly here. Isn't that so beautiful? Excuse my phone. I should turn it down when I'm recording. But it comes as a kit. It's got the flosses and it looks like Ada. It looks like actually really crunchy Ada. I'll probably pick out something else. It says 11 by 14. Not sure. I didn't even open it yet. But it's a kit. So I got the Jan Lynn kit. What else? Oh, you know what I didn't talk about was the rest of the stuff that I got at Jingle Ball. Oh, there's a couple of things here. So at Jingle Ball, I got the winter moth with the threads. The threads are right there. I got winter moth. I just have to find the linen that I want to use. Isn't that so pretty? A bigger picture would probably be better. Trying to avoid the glare. But isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so I got the winter moth. And then I ordered this needle and flax from Needle and Flax. I waited for it. It took a few weeks, but it's hawthorn, 36 count, half yard, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It is so beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? I love the modeling on that. So, yeah. I was waiting for that, but a half yard will get quite a bit of stuff done. Or a really big, you know, pattern. Done. Okay. Oh. Just throwing stuff around. I do love her linen. I love the way her linen turns out. It always turns out so pretty. This one is, oh, come on. I'm looking at, I was hoping that there would be like another cover photo on this. I'm looking at the symbol or the name Charlotte Badger, but I don't know, I was really drawn to this design. It says number CB5, instructions for and symbol key for design hashtag CB5. I was very drawn to this. It's very spring. It's very, looks, I don't know, it just, we still have like 3 more months of winter at least. And the harshest part is coming. January and February are the worst. So I did get that pattern. I'm going to have a lot of stuff to put away here. This one, I got this from GGR. It is the WE 1839. I got this one. These were all downloaded PDFs, so I printed them off. Isn't that so pretty? And I haven't really collected anything for it, like to kit it up or anything. But oh my gosh. It is, oh, Gentle Arts. Okay. I can do that. I have a pile of Gentle Arts. I'll look through, see if I can kit up some of it. Some of it doesn't look familiar, but I will look it up. I will look it up. But that one is from GGR. And this one is from Jingle Ball. It is the punch needle pouch that the class that I was going to take from Teresa Kogut on how to finish this. But I have the pattern here, so I will do the punch needle and at least get it done. And then I can, you know, hopefully I'll go and, well, but my plan is to go and watch that video because it'll be available for 30 days. And I'll watch the video at least of the finishing, and then I'll do this. So the Tiny Modernist had some really cute freebies. So I picked this one. I'm trying to show it without showing the pattern because the pattern is on the same. I'm going to move my face out of the way. It's not. There. Isn't that so cute? And that's the Tiny Modernist. And they had some really cute ones on there. But I got this Christmas snow globe. This is the cover. I'm trying to make sure that there's not more than one here. I just love their style of art. So another one from the Tiny Modernist. It says 3-part mystery series. Right there. Isn't that, I don't know, maybe it's too much, maybe it's too bright. There you go. It's so cute. It's just so cute. I love it. I love snow globes. So, Christmas snow globe. So, I like the way they print their patterns. How they're larger print. They're nice. So this is another one. Mouse's Christmas decorating. From the Tiny Modernist. So, isn't that so cute? I don't know. It's just fun. So, I do have this. I don't know if I showed this or not. I have this Lucy Calcott. I think I did. 1825. I've been really, like, dragging my feet on what to stitch it on. Because I don't know what to stitch it on. But I do have this, and I might stitch it on this. It's not another sampler 28 count. Let's look what it calls for. Because if it calls for a different one, I'll order a different one. Maybe it's on the back page. It says 36 count Lakeside. So, light exemplar. So it's a little bit lighter than that. So I probably won't stitch it on that, not another sampler. 28 count Lugana. That's a 1/4 yard, so I don't even know if it's big enough. I need a 36 count. With 2 strands of DMC cotton thread on 36 count light exemplar. With DMCs or a Verissois. But I love this. I absolutely love this. I saw it on Kim's flosstube. It's really pretty. I'll set that linen aside. I was gonna show you too. I did order. I ordered from Hollis Hands Create. I'm going to make sure I look at this and there wasn't anything else on here. Yeah. The Noel sampler. That's this one. And this pattern. So I ordered Weeks Dye Works. A crimson Weeks Dye Works. Isn't that so pretty? I ordered one of those. And I ordered the Heartstring Samplery Advent Season Ornament Set. Maybe if I can get some ornaments stitched, I'll have some ornaments to hang on my tree next year. And then this Samplers and Primitives Noel sampler, Noel ornament sampler. It's so pretty. I love the Quaker style. That's really pretty. It seems very vintage to me, or just old-fashioned, you know. So I ordered that from Hollis Hands Create. And I really can't remember where I got this. It's really sad when you order stuff and you like can't remember, but it's wood rose, and it seems like I can never find the wood rose Gentle Arts, but it's very pretty. I think that's such a pretty color. So I did get one of those. I'll have to put that on my ring. I have a ring for all my Gentle Arts. And my Weeks. So they're all on one, and the Classic Colorworks. Is it Classic? I'd have to grab them. They're all hanging up in my closet. They have their own little hooks in my closet. So on Amazon, I found this. It's from Letty Stitch, and I have not opened it yet. I just received it. It's so cute. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I like the little bust, and there seems like there's a bit of back stitch in this, but I really like the houses. It's from Letty Stitch. But one thing I had made earlier on in the video, it looks a lot like this. What's on the cover of this magazine. It looks a lot like that, doesn't it? Like if you look at them side by side, I don't know if you can see them. Look at that. They look a lot alike. So I should look in the magazine and just see. Oh my gosh, there's some cute stuff in here. I kind of want to see. Maybe it shows in the back. I don't know. It would be better to have the camera overhead to do a flip through. Wow, I'm just like, look at this wreath. I love white stitching on red linen. Isn't that so pretty? It's just beautiful. Little teasers, right? It's like I got a fuzzy at my nose. This one's really pretty. It looks like it's like constant, like all back stitch. Although I don't mind back stitch, once I get in the rhythm of it, it's good. But isn't that pretty? That looks like a little pillow. I was just going to look to see if I can find that one that's on the cover. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let me see if I can find it though. It says it's in here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, so it's this one. And that looks so awesome. There's probably a lot of backstitch in it, but it's called Tinseltown. It's so cute. Yeah, there's quite a bit of backstitch. Quite a bit. Wow. But I love that. I love that cover, but it looks so much like this Letty Stitch. So inside of this there is, it looks like there's the Ada and all the threads. They're on little cards like this. London Snowfall. I like that one. So here's another thing. My physical therapist, we were talking, she likes arts and crafts too, like me. And she was telling me that as a child, they all had their own stockings made from felt. They were felted stockings. And I'm like, ooh, that's really cool. She's like, yeah, you just find the kit on Amazon. And I'm like, okay, let's try something new. It's all the felted snowman. And it is by, I'm trying to find the name of it because I think it's Bucilla. It's by Bucilla. So everything is in it. Everything is printed on right there, and all of them, you cut it out, you make the, you do, here's the sequin, it looks like the sequin, the beads, the thread, and the needles, everything is in here to make it. So this is going to be probably a new hobby for me, and she said it takes a while and to stitch the pieces on and put it all together, but it's so cute. I love the little lantern. A dapper little snowman. Look at him, he's so cute. I love it. Okay, so that was another acquisition. So when we were in, let me make sure. When we were in Hobby Lobby, my husband took me to Hobby Lobby. They were putting away all the Christmas stuff, and I grabbed one of these tins before they got a chance to put them away, and they were on clearance. So I don't think I paid more than $1.50 for it. But I love tins, and while we were there, I pulled out my phone and I opened up Pattern Keeper. And I kitted up while we were there. Where's my Pattern Keeper? There it is. While we were there, I'll show you the one I got all the threads for. I grabbed all the threads for this one. Isn't that so pretty? It is called Butterfly Forest. Artwork by Jim, is it Luckerman? Jim Luckerman? I don't know what that letter is. I don't know if it's an H or an L. But the finished design size is 625 wide by 416 high, which is 25 inches wide by 16.58 inch high on 25 count fabric. So while I was there, look at what I got. I got 125 of these. It's actually 90 colors, and I think I might already have some of the colors in my stash, but so I did grab at least, it says I need 2 skeins of every color. So I grabbed 1 skein of every color, and if I need another, I'll just make sure that I grab it on my next trip, because I won't need it anytime soon. And then I grabbed, when I was looking at some of my, I could have swore that I had the whole set, and I still think I do, but it seems like every time I look at my stash, I don't have any of the 700s. I'm like, I don't have, I'm like, so I grabbed one of every 700 that they had there. There was like 125 of those. And then, because I'm excited to start this Book of Days, I'm excited to start. I have my other books of stickers, but I grabbed some stickers while I was there. Me and my daughter went crazy on stickers. Grabbed the mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Aren't they so cute? Love mushrooms. I grabbed this one, pumpkins, for the month of October. And some snowmen and snowflakes for the month of December, maybe January. These fit in January and February even. And then this one's more Christmassy. Aren't these so pretty? I just went crazy in the sticker section because I want to be able to bling up my months. And I got some Nutcracker Men stickers. And some more pumpkins. I like the gingham. I like the gingham. And then here's some little fox. These could maybe be for spring. Maybe. It kind of looks more fall to me, but isn't it? It's so cute. My daughter got one too. I got her a Kindle White for a reader for Christmas, and she really wanted to bling her little cover sheet. I need my scissors. She wanted to bling. I got a protector case on it, and she wanted to bling it up, so we went in the sticker section and she was looking at all the stickers. I'm trying to undo they have this sticker book taped, so I'm trying to kind of cut the tape without cutting the page. Okay. Using my stitching scissors, that's a no-no. So in this one is more spring. It's a whole book. So on the back it shows the pages of stickers that come in it. Some really pretty ones. And I thought they were really, for the spring and summer months. That would be something to fit for the spring and summer months for that. So I have plenty of stickers. And okay, now I'm going to move on to Fat Quarter Shop, because Fat Quarter Shop was having a deal and you get a free book with your order. And I ordered, this is one thing I ordered, Garden of Quilts from Lori Holt. So pretty. I love Lori Holt. I love her patterns. I love her as a person. So I made a pretty good size order. So this is the free gift. Was the triangles on a roll quilts that are in here, quilt patterns. So there's lots of different patterns. I was kind of looking through it. And when I sit down and quilt, boy, there's just no bringing me out. I will sit and quilt all day. I've been wanting to learn English paper piecing. I have everything to do it. I just haven't started on it yet. But I'm trying to find a page where there's kind of a cool design in it. I'm not showing the pattern itself. But really cool designs inside the book. So a lot of them. So that came with the order. Real quick, I know I'm kind of like moving around from all these things. I'm going to pull up my Fat Quarter Shop order so that I can look at it, because I don't want to overlook something. Okay, I showed you the pistachio linen. 32 count linen. Now a lot of this is finishing stuff. Some of it I got from Fat Quarter Shop, and I'll tell you which one I got from Fat Quarter Shop, and some of it I got from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So this is, inside of this is stuff for finishing, like when you mount your cross stitch on something, you want to mount it on, have a pretty background. I ordered some material for that. One of them is Raspberry Lane Red Daisy Check and Delightfully Yours Stone Check. Starberry Stone Check. And Check Please Baby Pink. So those are all in here in this. So all different colors of material that I can use for finishing. And that one. So those are all for finishing. I have a lot of stuff to put away. This I got from Michael's. I was looking for stuff to do finishing, and I found this. It's got a bunch of stuff. Ribbon. It's got rickrack. It's got the, what do you call those? I have more of them. Well, that's chenille. Right here. Pom-poms. Sorry, for some reason I lost my word. But it's got all different designs. It's got like a whole bunch of different. So I just kind of grabbed it because I could use it for finishing. Yeah. It's called the Trim Bundle. So I got that. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna pull them up. For some reason my order closed out. Okay. So I got that, and then I'm like kind of wanting to make sure that I have everything to do the finishing, so I ordered some pom-poms, some pink baller. It says Lady Dot Creates pink pom-poms. I don't know if it's gonna focus on me or my face, on me or that. And then I got some licorice. It's 3 yards licorice. Lady Dot Creates. This is chenille for finishing. And then I got the black Lady Dot Creates pom-poms. The black one. So the only one I don't have is white. I would like to find white pom-poms. I just didn't get any. Also, I ordered these Melissa wooden bead pack, button pack, sorry, wooden button pack. And I know this is to finish a product, but I can't remember what it is. I'll probably, it says heartstring samplery. I'm looking to see. But I ordered the 2 buttons. They have a print on them. Can you see that? They have a cute little design etching in them. So from what I understand, those are handmade. It says, I'm just looking to see what it goes on. Because what pops up is this. I want to pull this up. So I think this button goes in this Biscornu, so I'm going to have to get, I'll probably have to, is this a PDF? Because holy cow, I would totally get this. I was hoping there was going to be another picture, but it's Heartstring Samplery Sweet Melissa Biscornu. So that's where those buttons go, right in the center of that Biscornu. So it looks like I have some Biscornus in my future. Isn't that so cute? Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if that's a PDF, but knowing me, I would probably just hit the select all and just have them kitted up for me because I'm a sucker for a kit. Let's see, what else do I have here? So for finishing ornaments, I got these wooden, I'll just drill a little hole and make them an ornament. I got these little wooden circles at Hobby Lobby. They are, I think 3-inch, 3.5 inch. So you know, if I have a small ornament, I can just mount it on here. And so I think there's 4 in there. I found those in their little unfinished wood section. From Amazon, I ordered some more floss-away bags. Enough to put away the rest of my my silks, NPIs. Now, I didn't know this, but I'm kind of all over the place. I should have sectioned it out. Did you know that Pioneer Woman does embroidery floss? Did you know this? Because I saw this and I had to get it and I want to try it. It's Pioneer Woman embroidery floss. I'm gonna open it up. And it's a cute little box. And it comes wrapped like this. I actually saved it. I didn't open it yet. I'm gonna open it right here, right now. And I don't know how many colors are in it. Let me see. Does it say? It says 36. 36 colors in this cute little box. So, well, they're all lined up for the most part, the way they're supposed to be. Looks like they kind of got disheveled a little bit. But here. This is what's in this box. And I saw it and I'm like, no way. I didn't know Pioneer Woman made floss. Have I been living under a rock? Anyway, and it came in a cute little box that you could use for anything. I thought it was darling, so I got it. Okay, that's not all. I'm not done yet. Give me a minute. I'll look at that later. Okay. Let's see. Let's finish what I got at the store. So I got a set. I'm gonna just show you this real quick. I got a set of these baskets. There's 3 sizes, you know, small, medium, and large. And I thought at least I'll have a place in the living room. I got a larger one for the living room, and I'll just put, whenever I'm not working on my cross stitch, I'll set it in that so it's not laying around looking all disheveled. Okay, so when I went to Hobby Lobby, I also found these rickracs, and I bought them. Obviously, I got red, pink, and white. So nice rickracs for that. They were not terribly expensive, which is amazing. And then I got some more bobbins. Some more bobbins and this little bobbinator tool. And I mean, it was only like $1. I think it was only like $1. So I got that. So, okay, more acquisitions. More. So now that I've been kind of into punch needle, yeah, I probably shouldn't have started another like hobby. I haven't opened it yet, but I got this at Hobby Lobby. And I love the hoop finish. Like, you don't have to do that. You could just cut a circle, you know, trace it and cut a circle. But that is so cute, and it as a kit. So if you want to sell me on something, give me a kit. It's not terribly expensive at all. I was just so happy to see that. That's related in something else. Okay, so I also got this punch needle hoop stand from Amazon. So I can put my punch needle on it, my cloth, and there you go. I could also use it as a cross stitch frame on my lap if I wanted, and that, so it's, you know, multi-purpose. The other, holy cow. So this is the other thing I got, and I don't even know, I might have to pull this up. I didn't open it yet. I'm going to pull it up on my Amazon orders real quick. One moment, please. And I will show you. I gotta go into my orders. And because I'm not quite sure what this is. I was just like, what in the world is this? Because I know I was ordering punch needle stuff. Okay, this is it. So I think there's designs. I don't see that. Oh, that says January 7th. Okay, Right here. See details. I want to look at it. I want you to see it. I don't know how long I was talking. How long was I talking before my camera? Okay. It comes with these, this set, and this is punch needle, I believe. So it looks like it comes with the needle, the threader, the scissors, the thread, everything. And it looks more like, instead of just being like thread, it's actually yarn. So my battery's going dead. My battery's going dead. Think I could finish this within the next few minutes? Not if I have to cut stuff open and... Okay. I wanted to open it up and look at it, but my battery's going dead, so I might have to continue this later after dinner. I'll cook dinner and then just making tacos. Making tacos for dinner. They're easy. Everybody likes them. When they get older, they're going to be like, no, I don't want tacos. My mom made me eat those every single week. I'm trying to open this, I swear. Okay, got it. So it comes in this like this. And, oh, there we go. There we go. Just like that. So this looks like, I mean, you're literally using yarn instead of thread. To me, that's what that looks like. So everything must be inside of here. But here's the other one. So, there. Isn't that pretty? So that is the punch needle that I ordered, and they are on frames. They're already on frames. This is so cool. Okay. I'm gonna set that aside. Let's see what else. I want so badly to do this. Okay. So my battery went dead. And I figured I needed to cook dinner. So I went and cooked dinner, and I ate dinner, and I got really tired, and I figured I better get up off the couch before I fall asleep. So this one is where I left off when the battery went dead. Is I really want to do this one bad, but I think it's all dinky dyes. There is a DMC conversion, but I want to try the dinky dyes. And I do not have any of them, so I kind of was struggling to find a lot of the colors. I don't know, but I think I found a place, you know, where I could buy like all the colors on Etsy, so I think I just have to kind of piece at it, but I really want to do that one. This one I have not started yet, but still intend to, and I have it all kitted up. The floss and everything. I could just sit down. It is a full coverage, and I could just put it in a Q-snap and just do a fun full coverage there. So this one, I don't think I showed this to you on my last video. I really don't think I did. So this is the, if I did, I apologize if I'm showing you again, Prim Stitch series. This is the border layout. See if I can get that in there. The border layout. See, that's kind of how they want to lay it out. And I have I had already had it. It is a chunk of Prim 27 by 36 vintage cloth by Lori Holt, be in my bonnet. So I have that. It's a pretty big piece. And all I have to do is kind of like measure it out, lay it out. But I have all the floss for this one. I don't know if you guys have seen these. This is 2. This is 3. 4. Because I want to stitch the whole thing on one cloth. I got all of them. 5. 6, 7, 8. I love the little sheep in this one. 9. Aw, that one's really cute. 10. 11. And 12. Okay. That's not all though, because what I did really put a lot of time into was my full coverage over the last couple of weeks. And when you're dealing with confetti, it's really hard to get a lot of the full coverage done. So one of them is just easy. It's straight stitching right now. It's all like one color, which is totally cool, because sometimes that's what my brain wants, is just calm. You know, it doesn't want to have to overthink or do all that. Let me move my, I gotta move this stuff out of the way. Okay. So one of them, well, actually 2 of these are purchases. So two. So I went on Etsy, and Kay's Creations has like some really nice frames. So originally all I had done was, I'm trying to move everything out of the way so I can pull this forward. Originally all I had gotten was this frame right here, and this is 36 inches, and I was like trying to find a stand for it because I want a stand. So Kay's Creations builds these, so I got the stand, and it hooks on right here, and it's literally, it is 36 inches across, but it'll hold anything from, I think it's 20, is it 24? Maybe a little bit more than 24 to, you know, all the way to 36. It might even go wider than that, because these little adjustable arms here, they loosen right here. These little adjustable arms. Let me see if I can even this out here. I gotta loosen it on both sides, and maybe I can get it to slide till it's even. There, that's pretty good. And then it just tightens back down. I love this frame. And it came with, so I had already bought this frame, and when I bought the holder, it actually came with, another frame. So I do have a separate frame that if I want to just switch them out, all I got to do is just unhook them and then put another one on. But these are the ones where you sew, you know, you sew the, basically, you know, sew the linen onto it. Okay, so another one I've been working on is this. This is a stamped cross stitch. I can't remember where I got it, but it's called Farm Scene, and I have done one whole page. The only thing I've not done is backstitched the cow, the 2 ducks, and the little guy, the fisherman. He's going to go fishing. He really has a fishing pole in his hand. I've already backstitched the rocks. And then I know that this path right here gets backstitched, so I have to do that. And I kind of already started on my next page. Well, up here. I want to move up and then scroll it, you know, roll it up. So, can't remember where I got that. But that one I've been working on quite a bit. And the other one is a Heaven and Earth Designs. And I have it still in the frame and in the Q-snap. But I got, oh, on this one, I had, I think it was 350 stitches. I think I covered, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 400 stitches on that one. And this one I got 400 stitches. So I'm just like, just slowly moving across the sky, and then there's clouds here. And then I'll just start moving down. But yeah, I've been working on that. And then only a little bit of crochet. I've only been working on a little bit of crochet. So I keep it in this bag. This is the Arden Throw from Premier Yarns. And yes, my dog ate it. Thank goodness she only took out the corner. But it's a free pattern. It's called the Arden, A-R-D-E-N Throw. And the yarn I just got from Walmart. It is puzzle yarn. Premier Puzzle. So I just picked out this color, and I like the way it kind of transitions. But this is how far I've gotten. I got a couple more rows done. It really is fun to do. I made it wide enough to be, you know, throw over your lap if you're sitting in a chair or something. But I've still got quite a bit to go. Quite a ways to go before I'm satisfied with the length of it. But I really like the pattern. I still need to weave in these ends, but so this is my crochet that I've been working on. And yeah, that's it. So that is what I've been up to. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I took like way too long to come back and do another video, but I really have been busy, and I just hope you guys liked the video. I'm sorry, like, I'm gonna take this little cut at the end and put it at the beginning, because I feel like as I recorded, it wasn't really organized. I was just like showing you stuff. So if you felt like your head was going back and forth, or, you know, I apologize. I just kind of like stacked it up as according to stuff that I'm working on, stuff that I want to work on, stuff, purchases, and, you know, stuff that I want to just, yeah. The last thing was just kind of like showing you what I've done on my full coverages. So, and this one is heavy, it's heavy confetti, like literally heavy confetti. So it takes me a little while to do that, and that might take a lifetime because it's huge. And I think there's like 200 and I don't even know. It feels like every color DMC made is in this, cross stitch. So, but that's all I have for you today. I hope that the video was to your liking. Please like, subscribe, comment, and maybe what I'll do is I'll just pick one and try to make good progress on it, and then that way when I come back I can actually show progress on one, because I feel like I flutter around too much and I don't sit and focus on one. It's like I used to be a monogamous stitcher. I used to be like, I would not flutter around because then I get distracted and I forget about the ones that I've already started, and I've got some in my closet that I really need to work on. So I think what I'll do is not flutter around, pick one, work on it consistently enough to see progress, and then do another video. So that is all I have for you today, and now I'm rambling. So yeah, I'm literally looking at the mess I have to clean up. I have to clean it up. But I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate all of your support, and welcome. Like I said, my name is Autumn, and this is my channel called Autumn Stitches, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If I don't come back this week, just have a wonderful week. So, and I hope your winter is treating you not too bad. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.